Let's move on here, and this will be the final games of CM playoffs. We're going to be able to see GW versus WBG for our final last game, and it will be D-Ball playing Hula Blue, Insolence Trump card alongside with Excitement. From the side of Survivors, Anti-Korean Female Dancer, Gravekeeper, and Seer. We're going to be able to see double tie turner here, which triple... Right then, let's see here. It will be D-Ball on his way here instantly towards Guoke. Guoke becoming the first chase isn't too bad. We do see him becoming the first chase quite a lot here over the past few days. So hopefully it's being better for him, let's say. No more rainy days perhaps. But right now we're going to be able to dodge the first double surprise. Second double surprise will land it on with a mud ball there. However, it's still a fireball and a snowball remaining on our hands to use. Guoke will be on his way out. But for this anti-Korean, look, it's still a Hula Blue that we're talking about. If we can get, the more disarms we get, the better. You know what, the more disarms we get, the better. Preferably speaking, we would want to get disarm out when, let's say, Hula Blue has his double surprise up and ready to go. But more or less, it's going to be pretty hard to do anyways if you want to do it like that. For now, that's going to be an instant owl out as well on the side of Guoke. Very nice owl there by Persca. That was instant reaction too with that in mind. And for now, that's going to be the red ball, and then finding the snowball there will land. We're not going to be able to get... Ooh, we did get flywheel, but can we get disarm? Can we get disarm? We can vault over if we want to. No, we won't because of double surprise. Okay, with that in mind, that's going to be an immediate excitement, and Guoke will go down here instantly. A little bit unfortunate on the side of the anti, but everything she's done right now is basically what should have happened, and it is a good containment. It is definitely a good containment. So with that in mind, we instantly inside our inside the shovel. We're going to play this very safely because we don't want to make any big major mistakes. Right around now, we're going to try maybe save up double surprise, or we can drop down double surprise first, but knowing that GK is inside shovel mode right now, probably we'll try get double. Can we? Yes, we can. We can. Hui's doing really well right now, trying to pull away from the hunter, but that's me double surprise number one there. It's dodge, but we still got the normal hit, and right now no more spin left on our hands to use. D-Ball really wanted that double down, but it seems like right now we have to go back straight towards anti-Korean here as soon as possible. We do have one disarm remaining on our hands of anti to use, but it seems like we're going to be able to land double ball there instantly. No more ball just yet, anti. That's a nice 4-second disarm. With that 4-second disarm, it's more or less just I want to get away from this area as fast as I can, or I want to go straight towards the corner, but that will be Guoke instant down because of the breakable windows. Very smart there by D-Ball. However, right around now, tie game is definitely kind of guaranteed on the side of Survivors, unless D has a really good end game here. For now, all Survivors have been healed. It's 3 Cypher Machines done. Who is going to be the next one to come in to rescue? It seems like there is currently no one nearby. We're going to aim for a sell potential here on the side of the Survivors, and then Persca just opening the very last Cypher Machine here, currently at 10%. Hui might be in danger though, so we don't really know what's going to happen here from WBG side of view, but at least for D-Ball, tie is definitely guaranteed. Right now, we want to chase after someone who definitely doesn't have borrowed time, or even maybe want to try go for damage control all around the map, just so maybe when we get a Gravekeeper down onto us, a shared no one can come in to rescue afterwards for that 3-man elimination game. For now though, D-Ball is going to be able to see Persca's footprints here as the bullet trails will be left behind. No pallets here really left to use on the side of Persca, so rotation wise it isn't the best, so it depends on how long Persca can actually last here. We do have flywheel here left to use, but it's still going to be pretty hard to use if you're constantly inside red zone. So that's going to be the hit there instantly registered, and 4 Cypher Machines are about to be done. That would be the good news as of now. We do have trump card ready for teleport if D-Ball decides to teleport out, because that excitement is kind of useless now. So with that in mind, it seems like we're going to go for more of a map control type game. Hui here, that will be the instant That'll be the instant shovel down, as our shovel was around at 50%, so it's going to dissipate or deplete pretty soon too. And for the side of our GK, we're going to be able to land so many items on them too, but it seems like this might be a double hit. No, it's not a double hit just yet. No, not just yet. Okay, those surprise is going to disappear soon. And for Hui right now, still on mud zone, It's okay. Overall, not too bad with that. We do not want to vault over that because it could have been a entire shock down. However, right around now, we're already starting last Cypher Machine. Both Persica and Juan has been decoding the Cypher Machine together. But seems like Persica will be the one running to go for the rescue. We're probably predicting that D-Ball wants to teleport over, which is not a bad prediction as well, because if that actually happens for WBG, oh, okay, it has happened. Okay, then Juan will become the instant next chase here immediately. There's three slow music boxes deployed down here. And from the side of Juan, we've already done so much right now for the team, especially with that decoding progress as well. With the last 3 music boxes, let's see what else we can get from this. Persica did manage to successfully rescue the GK on time as well, but the question is, do those two want to rescue together, or will we just be trying to maybe rush the Cypher Machine later on? However, Juan right now, we're not doing too bad overall. We definitely aren't doing too bad overall. With changing targets here, once again it seems Juan has done a really successful containment, but Hui is right in towards our face. So for the Hula Blue right now, it's 2 hits, but I don't think it'll be hard. We're just missing one more red ball left as Hui's shovel is already gone. We're going to try kind of run the corner here, but that's not really going to work if you are playing a Hula Blue with a spin ready. Persica at half health though is a big issue. She's gonna try to rotate straight towards red carpet here. If D-Bot decides to chase after Persica, I wonder, are we going to maybe stop chasing after her just so we can go back to the chair and see what we can get from it? Right now, there shouldn't be anyone decoding because Juan, bottom left, is already in his way for the rescue. We got a beautiful flywheel on Percy as well. Persica, my lord. Kind of anticipated that too, but that was really good. That's still really good, but that will still be a tower shock down. We do know that Gravekeeper does have a borrowed time, so maybe we can use that borrowed time for the rescue, or maybe we don't rescue at all. For now, bottom left, Gravekeeper will be going straight in towards inner depth of Graveyard just to find an item. And with this item, hopefully it's a rugby ball, hopefully it's an elbow pad, something that you can actually use. Even a perfume will be really good here, especially up against Hula Blue. Even a perfume would have been really good. If it's not a needle, it is a needle, brilliant. I was about to say, as long as it's not a needle, everything's fine, but it is a needle. So we're gonna prime the Cypher Machine and pop it open instantly here. And with that in mind, seems like right now Hui will become an instant next chase here. We have a needle, which is a huge issue and all, but can we maybe try get over the window is another question in mind. No, we can't because of the mud zone, but right now we're going to be able to get a double stack and a triple stack instant down. Ooh, this is really bad here. Seems like it can be a 4-1 elimination on the side of D-Ball. Right around now, Juan is still on the run. No items left on our female dancer here left to use. But for endgame here, this female dancer has got to do quite a lot. She has done quite a lot as well, but that's with his little music box earlier on from the teleport. But right now, Juan's really playing well. Ooh, that's a nice dodge here as well. We're going to be able to cut towards the corner here instantly. That's no hit on towards Juan here, as let's see, GK 66% heal. I'm going to try buy a little bit more time as Juan still rotating out here. We probably thought that the move and speed boost was ready, but the flywheel on that side note was insane. We're gonna do another pallet spin here, but this pallet did not be. Oh wow, that pallet didn't really do much. We're gonna try get a hit here through the wall, and we did manage to do so as well, but that doesn't matter if Gravekeeper is gonna be able to make it straight towards the other side of the exit gate. Right around now, Juan still trying to contain. We're still in the red zone here for as long as we can. We're playing around one single chair, and we do not have double surprise ready just yet. So with that in mind, Juan is doing so much endgame. This is a female dancer dancing for the Hula Blue. But it seems like Margareta is going to be able to get her revenge, at least. Maybe not revenge, but in spitefulness, we're going to be able to get teleported over straight towards the other exit gate, and it seems like Hui is near the other side. The gate has already been opened to, and Juan, that's such a successful end game kaish. That is so clutch, as we now do move on straight towards second half of game 1. Let's see here, it will be Alekasu with Opera Singer round 1. Oh, Opera Singer for a 3-man elimination round 1 up against a team like this. It's going to be pretty hard, but we're going to be able to run abnormal here too. This will be up against an Embalmer, First Officer, Puppeteer, and Psychologist. Everyone can tank damages, and we have 3 Titanish there too. Okay then, Alex, let's see here. For the time being, overall not too bad. For an opera singer here as well, right? We do still have to remember that this is still quite a tanky team to play around in, and there's such long pallets here for the survivors to actually play around as well. But DC doesn't really have movement speed boost anymore from the pallet here with Need Your Prefect. So with that in mind, we're going to see how we actually play the pallet mind games here too. But right around now, we're currently a little bit further away than I thought we would be, and that's a charge that kit and an instant hit here on the side of Psycho. However, overall not too bad. We can just assume that this is a no hit because it's a normal Alex after all, and with so many pallets still nearby as well, we could, potentially speaking, just continue to rotate around the map here as much as possible. The green pin does make quite a lot of difference here, my lord, and that's a second hit on the side of these. Alex is known for his opera singer as well, so you can't really look down on that opera too. For Alex himself, he is, you know, his hunter type is the one, more or less the ones that are fast chase. Yes, he does have a bomb on as well before, along with the Gala, but even so, his wheel and his opera, I think, were the more noticeable ones back in the day. Right around now though, that will be an instant hit down on the side of these. And for our psychologist here, it's going to be a pretty bad sight on the side of GW because we are still missing quite a lot of Cypher Machines. One abnormal kick straight towards the middle would basically deal quite heavy damage on the side of the survivors decoding progress. So with that in mind, that's going to be 84% straight towards the 24%. Shadow Dance back, and yes, you managed to get the rescue, but as matter much? No, not really. Oh, beautiful backdoor stun there by the Psycho too. And of course, we cannot forget that Lion, the first officer, actually cancelled the Shadow Leap as well, which allowed that play to occur. But right around now, let's just say that unless Psycho is going to be able to cut after detention time, not detention, tight turn time, I don't think much is going to be doable here anymore. We're going to be able to Shadow Dance back here instantly, as that's a hit right over the window for Psycho. Damn, that's really lucky then for Alex. I didn't think that would hit, I won't lie to you. Tie game is currently at 30.1%. We still cannot forget that the abnormal kick did occur just a while ago, so at least the good news here is because of the abnormal kick, instead of 3.5 Cypher Machines, they got just about 3 Cypher Machines done. So, 2 minutes and 20 seconds in towards the game, we know that there is a Lion nearby, we know that there's a first officer nearby because of the Tinnitus, but the question being, where is he? We know that dungeon from our spectator's point of view, it is currently near the shock gate, but Lion will come in for the normal rescue here. It seems we should be able to go back straight immediately to get the Psycho down instantly as well. But with this in mind, we're still missing 2 full Cypher Machines. That's going to be a double down on the side of these. Our Psycho will go, well, not double down actually, that's not Lion, that's the Psycho. I looked at the wrong one. Bosh! Bosh! Teleport is ready. If we can force this first officer to use his pocket watch, that will be brilliant. But the question now is, can we find the first officer? It seems like we won't be able to, as Lion is now currently nearby. We probably just want, yeah, we're going to force it open, and we're going to teleport very soon. Or maybe we can break the pallets first and then change targets, but it seems like we're going to just go run around the map to see who we can find, and that's going to be Embalmer here straight in your face. Now, with other remaining survivors, you can't really chase out the Puppeteer because that's a quadruple hit survivor, unless she messes up real bad, but that is really hard to occur, especially with the fact that when you do have so many items on your hand, that's going to be real valuable there on the side of drops and playing around the pallet. That's going to be no pallet stun, an immediate pallet hit here for Alex. So Alex right now, quite a nice position that he's currently in. We've deployed so many Shadow Leaps down, but it seems like Drop is just not willing to vault over because of those remnants too. Then with all this in mind, we're going to teleport over straight towards Lion here, who is currently at half health. We know that he's vaulted over the window because Alex just saw that he wasn't nearby at all, but even with all that in mind here, Lion vaulted over here once again. That's going to be a Terror Shock down. Okay then, Embalmer Cypher Machine still currently at 50%. We can allow Embalmer just to self-heal and maybe pop open that Cypher. And for Lyle here as the Puppeteer, he needs to make his way in here as soon as he can, because if he doesn't, it's going to be a pretty bad scenario here, especially with the fact that I feel like even with, well, actually, you know what, maybe with 3 Little Lewises it'll be enough. It's because of the fact that it's 24 seconds per Little Lewis, right? So with this in mind, we're going to change target straight towards Drop. So that's going to be an Embalmer here nearby. So we're going to place a Coffin down too, just so it'll make it a little bit harder for Opera Singer to dash around him. But that's going to be an immediate Embalmer, a second chair, as we're going to maybe teleport back straight towards who? No, we're going to go for Embalmer. Embalmer will be the right chase here. A second immunity on the side of Embalmer. Embalmer, can we try trap him in here for a little while longer is now the biggest question of it all. We're going to drop down that pallet, and with the pallet drop down, seems like he will go down instantly anyway. So with that in mind, it seems like it was First Officer Cypher Machine that was primed, not Embalmers. I mean, if that's the case, we can just run for first officer, right? But WBG needs a 3-man elimination here. Tie game just isn't enough. We've only one Cypher Machine remaining, so now it's all up to Alex to see what he can actually do. We need some type of really brilliant miracle runs here on our Hunter. And for Alex right now, it seems like we're going to double back here instantly. We do see Lion nearby. There's going to be no TIE turret here remaining on our hands to use, but Embobber also doesn't have borrowed time. But that's overall not too bad. Okay, then as long as we can target the right one, that's all we care about. As long as we target the right one, that's all we care about here. Lyle still trying to play around here. That's going to be little Lewis number 2 used. We're going to be able to get the hit down, and that has to be a pop. That has to be a pop right around now. You cannot wait any longer, and there we go. Teleport is ready on the side of Opera, but how fast can we actually get this little Lewis down? Because this is basically a puppeteer that cannot use his little Lewis anymore to block a detention hit. 31% on the Cypher Machine right now on the Exegate. And it does seem like Lion will go down here instantly. 62%, 70%. Can Lion get out? Can Alex teleport? Alex is going to go teleport here immediately. It's okay. 2 bots here left to use around him, but Lion just... Not Lion. Lion can't kite. Yes, Lion, but also Lyle will go down. Lyle is down. Lyle takes so long to heal, so it doesn't really matter if this puppeteer heals or not, but that's a 4-man elimination. Endgame. Endgame, we say, for WBG, and we're able to take the first game home 6-3 in regards to points. 6-3. Hold on a second. Will I be able to... Ave Maria. And there we go. WBG takes home game 1. Oh wow, they chose Explorer just for Alex. But Peepers doesn't really help out Goldman that much with the Explorer, so we might just be going after someone else instead. But Alex here will be playing Trumpet Attention alongside with... Let's see here, Alex, where are we going to go for this one? With all in mind right now, Lion and Drop. Drop is already hiding instantly here alongside with DC, who's very close nearby too, but it seems we're going to be able to find the anti-current here instantly as well. But we're going to change targets here once again, trying to see where that Explorer is. And for Alex, are we walking towards the right direction? No, we are not. Okay then, with all that, we have currently around 80 stacks of Resentment. No one's currently decoding here just yet. And Beaverzard being dropped down is good news. But for Lion right now, ooh, no hit over, but that's okay. It's a mercenary that you're up against here as well, so let's not forget that what we're playing around with. But that will still be an instant hit on towards the side of Merc. Merc is just such a bad pick when going up against, ooh, that's a nice double back here instantly. But Merc is such a bad pick when going up against, I mean, Goldman is just really not worth it, and that's an instant down on Merc. There's nothing that Lion can really do there, I won't lie. There's really nothing Lion can do there, especially with the fact that you picked out Merc. I mean, we know that first officer was permabanned there too, but right around now, wow, that's a very nice dodge. As we're going to be able to make it through here as well. That's going to be the second flywheel. No hit over just yet, but that's also a really missed opportunity at disarm. And with that, that's going to be 3 flutes there wasted on the side of Antiquarian. Alex does a really good job on wasting those flutes. And Mercenary going down here instantly as well. Now, we know that why Merc isn't a priority pick on the side of GW. But, well, not why it isn't, but why it shouldn't. Potentially speaking, even Gravekeeper would have been a better choice, I won't lie to you. I mean, you probably do have Wiling as well for this, but the question is, did Alex ban them? Probably not. Diesel right now, once again, trying to come in for the rescue too. We're going to be able to drop the first one down, and that's going to be normally hit registered. But there's going to be quite a bit of harass potentials here, which is okay, great. But now you've nothing left to use. 50-meter radius cage. We did go straight towards the other side, still on a disarm effect right here, and that will be the hit down. That will be the hit down. We do have one more elbow pad remaining on our hands to use. But with this elbow pad now, we know that Explorer does have around 9% page progress, but judging by the fact that he's the only other one with Tide Turner, This might be a little bit harder here to play around then from the side of GW. Alex has a huge chance of 4-man eliminating here. Don't look down below looking where it's a tie game at 30%. There's a huge chance of 4-man eliminating here no matter what. Especially with the fact that Explorer does have Wanted Order as well. That just makes your life way easier. Especially with the fact that it's currently Lyle that's coming in to rescue. That's a nice charge attack hit. As we didn't get any hit there just yet, but that's okay. That's going to be another P-Word to drop down and an instant hit just to force the rescue. Now then, Mercenary has items to use. We're going to be able to get over, and that's a very nice mini shell shock. And with Lyle going down here, there's nothing much that Mer can do anymore. We should have just dropped the pallet down there, no, as we're going to be able to get across here too. And that will be just that. Now then, from the side of Alex, it seems like Lion would be able to get out here at least, and with that, it seems like there is not much left to use. 3 Cypher Machines still here, 2 full Cypher Machines remaining on the clock to use, and for GW, it's going to be pretty bad because Lyle is just right in front of us as well. So, with all things in conclusion, Lyle will be chaired instantly right after Mercenary here gets eliminated. Diesel here, no items left in our hands to use, and of course, Explorer may have... Actually, you know what? Explorer having 64%. We need Explorer to pop open a Cypher Machine first, though, and then Diesel just has to prime. But it seems like we're going to go over here immediately look for the anti-Korean. And anti, can we get anything from this, I wonder? No, we aren't just yet, because the cage wasn't deployed properly as well. With that, that's a beautiful flywheel. And that, ooh, we didn't get much from that one, unfortunately, but Anti is going to be able to narrowly escape that as well. That's going to be Anti on this side, still trying to play as much mind games here as possible, and Anti still going, still running, still, well, it's nice to see GW still persisting, because that's how the game should go, but Anti will go down here instantly, because we just don't have enough distance between the two. Now then, it will be Diesel picked up and instant basement. We do know that there's a Cypher Machine nearby for Explorer to rescue from. However. Okay, Explorer popped that too, which is fine. So Explorer just, well, we can only normal hit Explorer. Yeah, I don't think we can triple hit Explorer here at all. We can normal hit Explorer, and from the side of Anti-Korean, that's going to be an instant drop, an instant down, and we're going to have to break the cages there too. So with that in mind, no, Explorer, ooh, Explorer no hit there just yet, that's fine. Explorer, miniature mode, but with that, we know that Explorer is down in basement. That's going to be decent hit there instantly as well, as drop is now still on the run, but at least it's currently a 2-for-1 scenario here, as 15 seconds left when clock until our teleport is ready. And with that in mind, Explorer is still hiding around. Lyle still trying to get that gate open too. There's a potential that he could get the gate open. That's why Alex dropped down here immediately. But ooh, wait a second. A little bit dangerous. A little bit dangerous. A little bit dangerous on both sides. A little bit dangerous on both sides. Seems like we're still trying to play around here. That's be a triple down. There we go. That's a double down. Teleport is ready, but the time you need to take to chair both of these survivors, I'd say Explorer should be able to get out on time, because there's like 2-second drop down animation, 2-second pickup animation, and you still have to walk towards the chair as well. So with that in mind, that will be 1-man escape on the side of GW. It just isn't up there, but it is a goal man that we're going up against, so it is what it is. Let's congratulate then the stream elimination here for Alex, moving straight on towards second half. Okay then, WBG, a tie game is what you needed here for them to actually win, but even if they can get a 1-man escape, they are still quite a lot of points ahead. For D-Ball here, trying with attention alongside with Blink, we're finally going to be able to see Persica's Prisoner here once again. No mechanic here, it does seem to. Could have been... Let's see, D-Ball, a 3-man elimination is needed here as Persica already spawned on the staircase here too, so it's such a great spot on the side of survivors. We're going to be able to put so much distance away here for the prisoner as well, and not only that, this is Opera Singer after nerf on this map too. So it is generally speaking brilliant on the side of WBG for them to actually pick this map in order to let Alex play either Hulavu or Goldman. But Persica right now, we're going to try contain upstairs here for as long as we can. Such a great 2-story area here, forcing Persica to becoming the first chase. there's really not much that can be said. It is still a prisoner after all. If you leave that prisoner out there, I mean, there's 3 slow decoders out there, and if you leave the prisoner out there and not chase after the prisoner, it kind of is a no-brainer. But this prisoner can kite, which is the biggest issue of it all, and D-Ball still trying to see what he can get from this. With that vault over, Persica, let's see what we can actually get here. There's one electrocution that we can use. It's very... Ooh, we didn't really cancel dash, which is a tiny bit unfortunate, and that's of course the first hit register with a failed flywheel. Now because of the flywheel fail, it is still a bit unfortunate, but I feel like even if the flywheel did come out there properly, it doesn't really matter much, as we're going to be able to get an instant blink down here. Not much that Persica can do, because it is still Opera Singer we're talking about, but you can still Cypher Rush the Opera Singer enough for it to become a tie. Hui is already on his way in here as well, which is finally we decided to actually change our bad habits of not coming in early. And for this mercenary here, it does seem like for Opera Singer we need no elbow pad number 1 used just yet. That's gonna be elbow pad number 1 finally. That's very nice patience on the side of Hui as well. But we should be able to make it in here without using a second elbow pad and still buying just so much more time. Prisoner, no electrocution ready on hand just yet. Mercenary also has to be careful to not get double downed. From the side of prisoner here, nothing just yet. Ooh, we got the hit, but that's going to be an instant Paladin later on as well. So Persica, that's really unfortunate, but there's not much we can do here anymore. On the side of WBG, it does seem like we're going to be able to get a pickup and a drop down here instantly. We do see bottom left as well. That is Juan nearby. Maybe we want to buy sometime. Maybe we want to try body block. Let's see what we want to try do here. We did get a stun, but we will not body block here, it seems. And that's just a tiny bit more time bosh on the side of WBG to decode. They're still missing 1 full cipher. But I guess 1 rocket for 5-6 extra seconds isn't too bad then, because of how slow WBG decodes. 2 minutes 34 seconds in towards the game. It's almost 3.5 Cypher Machines done. Hui's gonna go in for the back to rescue here instantly. That's gonna be another stun there on the side of the Weeping Clown. To Opera Singer. That's basically just a rocket delivery in a nutshell. But Hui here, when a pod remaining left on our hands to you, seems like we're not willing to chase after Hui here anymore, so we're going to run straight towards Persica. Persica, where are you going to go right now? We're going to go straight towards the only 1 pallet here left to use. But if we can just buy just a tiny bit more time here, that's really all what matters. We're going to be able to get electrocutions done, but that is going to be a beautiful flywheel on the side of Persica. And now we're just going to try play around here with 1 pallet as much as we can, but that's going to be a knee-jerk reflex from the pallet there just to buy a little bit more time. Still trying to play mind games here. D-Ball, your time is ticking, because the more Persica plays, the worse it gets. But she finally goes down, thank God, from the side of our hunter. But even so, 4 Cypher Machine is just about to be done. We're only missing 1 last Cypher Machine. And look how dispersed the Cypher Machine is. One is at top left corner. The other one is at, wait, let me think. One is at bottom left corner. The other one is at bottom right corner. And one near Christmas tree. No, never mind. The one near the moon gate. By the way, when I say top, bottom left and top something, whenever it's top and bottom, just think of how the area selection mode, that map goes. Just think of that map, and that's kind of what I'm referring to. However, Goku will be found here instantly, a little bit unfortunate. But that's quite an early hit there too. We're gonna have to continue just a little bit more longer than just that though. So Goku, you've 1 airback left to use. You have... that's not such a great shadow dance on the side of D-Ball though. That's a nice vault over. We do have 1 airbag here left to use, but we can definitely vault over the window because there's no Shadow Strike ready on our hands to use. We're going to teleport out here instantly as well. And that's going to be Juan here, immediate next chase. It's a Weeping Clown with rockets, Weeping Clown with flywheel, and that's brilliant flywheel here. Pallet drop down, a little bit more time back here. It seems like Goku is going to be able to make it back towards the Cypher Machine on time. And with that, Juan, where are we going right now? We're going to be able to get a little bit of a rocket dash out of this area, but I think we should still be able to catch up here relatively fast. The question now being is, ooh, still no hit there just yet. That's good. It's a very nice slow debuff there and no shadow leap ready. 50% Cypher Machine on the side of Goku. We're going to be able to do so much more here, and with that in mind, that's a beautiful pallet son. And with another vault over, that's all what is necessary. Cypher Machine is just about to be primed here, as we can't really change targets. Mercenary is hiding really well here too. But now the other question is, can we maybe look for an item for Juan to use, just so we can pick it up later on? We did manage to pick up a needle though. I don't think that needle is going to be worth anything. So Cypher Machine will be primed here. The good news is Weeping Glen actually does have borrowed time, thank God. If he doesn't, this will definitely be a 3-man elimination. But however, for an endgame, we're going to have to see how D-Ball plays. 31 seconds left on the clock here. We're going to be able to get an instant hit, instant down. No items left on the side of Weeping Glen here to use. And of course, from the side of Juan here, we're going to try to get away as far as possible. Zero rockets. There's no rockets, but there's pallets here left to use as well. Okay, that's overall not too bad. There's Coney, who's on the other side of the map. That's going to be Fine Investigator on the other side of the map. We're trying to get the Cypher Machine done as fast as we can. 30%, 40% is going to slowly start creeping up here. Juan, we're going to be able to make it straight behind the pallet, but that's a hit right over the pallet because of that as well. Now then, all survivors has decided to leave the exit gates here just because we want to play more safe than we are sorry. So with that in mind, okay then, he seems like he's a little bit closer towards the middle, but we're going to teleport over instantly without actually picking up this Weeping Clown. So that just means that Mercenary needs to stay middle to guarantee at least a 1-man escape here for the side of Gorka. We're going to try to contain for as long as we can here, but there's going to be only one pallet here that's going to be involved over. That's good. No hit over there just yet, but D-Bot, that's going to be shot down just so we can reset the lead, but that's going to be brilliant for one inside of our Fine Investigator. Fine Investigator still trying to play around here, but D-Bot, why did we dash there? We didn't even get the hit down. That's such a short hitbox, and with that in mind, that's going to be a successful containment from the side of this Fine Investigator. He finally decided to stand up for his teammates, and this will be a guaranteed tie for the side of WBG. Let's congratulate WBG once again for finally qualifying the last team to go on group stages. And we will see you all on the 13th of April at, what time is it? 2 p.m. EST. No, 2 p.m. UTC plus 8. Hopefully I'll be on during that time, but let's congratulate WBG here once again. Oh, such a tough road ahead of them.